Greetings from the Law Office of Hieu's YouTube channel. Today we're tackling a serious and complex legal issue, the combination of a DUI hit and run offense in California. This scenario is not only complicated but also carries grave legal consequences. Whether you're currently facing such charges or just seeking to understand the law better, this video is here to guide you through the intricacies of these combined charges. In California, driving under the influence or DUI is a serious offense in itself. However, when it's coupled with a hit and run, the situation becomes even more severe. The legal implications of this combination can be daunting, with potential for significant jail time and other penalties. Each charge in itself is already a crime, but when you combine them together, you have a different scenario. If you find yourself in an accident after a DUI, and especially if a hit and run is involved, you're in for a difficult spot. The key to remember is that in order to prove guilt in such a case, the state needs to establish that you committed both offenses simultaneously. This includes proving that you were the driver of the vehicle under the influence at the time of the accident. However, this can be challenging as many hit and runs aren't immediately solved. Meaning, when there's a hit and run, a person will drive away and then there's an identity issue. And then on top of that, in these cases where there is a hit and run, the issue about what was drank and when it was drank is also an issue as well. The drinking could have involved after the hit and run. On the other hand, the tricky part for law enforcement is that when there is an accident and then a hit and run is involved as well, and they try to prove the case, oftentimes the hit and run just involves the car driving about 50 yards, which is arguable. At the scene of the DUI and hit and run accident, law enforcement's first step is to assess the damage. If it involves only property damage, it's generally treated as a misdemeanor. But if there's bodily injury involved, it escalates into a felony. Officers will then try to track down the driver using vehicle descriptions and registration details, often visiting the registered owner's home to secure a confession. Not every accident involving alcohol and leaving the scene should be charged as a hit and run. For instance, someone might drive away from an accident scene not realizing an accident occurred, or they might flee due to a panic and later be found under the influence at their home. Other times, when there is an accident, emotions are high. For example, if you get into an accident and then you start arguing with each other, and one party feels threatened, they're gonna feel compelled to leave as opposed to escalating it. The party that's still there is often the one accusing the other one of hit and run. These scenarios should be evaluated carefully to determine the appropriate charges. Defending against charges of DUI with a hit and run involves several legal strategies. It's crucial for the accused not to provide law enforcement with all the elements of the crime inadvertently. The defense may argue that it was a DUI only with no hit and run, or vice versa. However, these defenses, like I said before, can be defeated if a person talks too much, letting law enforcement and the prosecutor know what is in their state of mind at the time. For instance, they may say that, oh, they just noticed a bump, that's it, that's why they drove away. Oh, you know what, you are the driver here. Moving on. In some cases, the identity of the driver can't be conclusively established, which can be a significant factor in the defense. The penalties for a DUI with hit and run in Orange County can be severe. For misdemeanors, it can mean up to a year in jail along with fines and restitution. Felony charges, which involve serious injuries or death, can lead to prison time. For a first-time offense with only property damage, the penalties may include fines, victim restitution, and potentially an ignition interlock device installation. Navigating the legal waters of a DUI hit and run case requires a deep understanding of the laws and available defenses. An experienced attorney can be invaluable in these situations, potentially halting the investigation or employing mitigation strategies to minimize the damage to your case. Remember, accidents happen, but it's how you respond that counts. Being informed is the first step to defend your rights, ensuring the best possible outcome. If you're facing such charges or need more information, don't hesitate to reach out to our law office. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. If you have questions, leave it in the comments below, or if you're afraid to put your dirty laundry out there for the world to see, you're welcome to reach out to our office through the make an appointment button or just give us a call. Thank you for watching.